Hey, so I had some problem with my previous build when I was around rank 1K to 1100. So I did some adjustment. I will explain that later, but yeah, I'm just going to show late 1200 rank run. This is round 2, and as you can see, my favor is pretty bad because the first round I just try to get some sextants and only get 205. The Nagamahu favors, which is like it's basically nothing. I could buy some equipment, but it doesn't do much. Okay, so here all the results are pretty bad. So I could use this to try to snipe for the cremation guy, or we could like just in general try to grab more favors because all the rewards are kind of less than 3 kills, so doesn't really matter. I won last tournament, so I did had a board, but as I mentioned it several times in my previous video, that doesn't matter. Basically, your opponent's board is going to match yours, so your game is not going to be anything easier. But yeah. The biggest problem, the biggest change I made was to my build. So in theory, changing the adjust build specifically to the based on the mechanism made sense, and in fact, I found that it did help. So as you can see, I'm doing something wrong here, but I'm winning regardless. But yeah, I will. So what's going wrong here is that I'm not reserving my health. So I used the prism shield so that I could reserve my health, but I didn't do it. So I could run the detonation banner and this. So the Tempest shield is useful. The others is just to buff my allies. Cause the armor doesn't really make much difference to my character, but I don't know like how it scales how it really scales, but I just randomly choose them. I will explain that this is not the most optimized build, but just make some very simple adjustment will make your matches easier. Let's going to we're going to get this. Just get this. I mean, not really any reason to begin that, but we our board. Not going. This favor is not going to do much. So unless I didn't check the reward, I should have. So unless there's something that something really good going on here, we will like try to do some favor exchange, but. All these are pretty bad. I forgot if I don't think this is good. I did arrange my favorites. I will show you guys. So I did arrange my favorites here. So if you look for curse, yeah, curse is actually no, it's increase of curse. So this is a cheap one. This is yeah, just 3 kills. So this is below 5. This is above 6. So yeah, so that means that the reward is also bad. So I should just aim for the favors. So even the favors are all pretty bad. I mean, these can get me 2 minions. Might be the strongest one. Is yeah, 2 good-ish minions. But yeah. Later on, the big problem is these 2 things. So this Rambokaroi tribe, it has a giant turtle that could just fuck up your game. And this Ramako tribe, her hero power, I think, can just basically one shot you anywhere on the board on the battlefield. It's pretty bad. One strategy is to knock those 2 things out, but I intentionally not doing it because I think still we get a decent chance to win later round. But anyway, so we are going to get the field defense with the range units and fill the board front line with these units, and we don't want to reduce movement speed. So yeah, so this is a typical board. And at this point, it doesn't really matter. So unless that is the other two opponents. So actually, you don't really need to do much. Even like you stay dead, it doesn't really matter that much. You basically, I mean, I'm just sort of purposely dying here because I feel like it's not, as long as you have like 4 flanks, it it's just basically guaranteed win because the other opponents are, the AI is really bad. So just look at my board. They cannot like really defeat any of my totems like in the early game. I don't know why. So like you know, and their defense rolls, you don't know what it's doing. I'm channeling like it's not doing anything. So yeah, you it's really simple. But having that being said, still you still need to have this knowledge about what the units do and how to assign them to the roles. And this is something that you don't basically what you don't want is to just fight them straight down. So no, don't do that. Instead, you try to see the what different NPCs do, and for example, this is a really fast standard board. It's helped a lot. Let's see if the sunset sages here. It's not, so we're not going to do anything crazy. We're going to like always buy the one with the equipment because if there is and you can afford it, because the equipment is going to like cost the same value as you can sell it, which is usually give you good value. Yeah, so now unfortunately another like lackluster rewards. So this is definitely like more favors, and I mean I don't know, the price is pretty probably shit. So yeah. I should actually last round I should have aimed for knocking out some of the harder NPCs. I didn't. That's probably a mistake. So basically, in the flanker role, you prioritize Sunset Sage more than Field Master, more than actually maybe more than Thunderbird and more than Field Master. The Field Master, if they have you have spared, put them on attack, and the same goes to Thunderbird. And the faster unit is better in the escort but team, but it doesn't really matter much. Ranged I also put in the back in the different position. And normally speaking, you shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter much. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is the time that you could teleport. When you are guys done. Sometimes you can't. I feel like if it's a melee attack, you cannot, and if some other attacks you can, or the other way around. Anyway, like I just draw some like attack power for a couple of seconds and die. Didn't really pay much attention. You could do something fancy, but it's not really needed. Because at this point we are pretty much rely on luck. Because we just transitioned into the evasion build. So like yeah, I just die and the opponent does basically nothing to my board, and this is overall the strategy. So if you like have an okay-ish build and have an okay-ish opening and not fighting the hard NPCs, and then yeah, basically it's always like a guaranteed win. So I'm just like randomly die here and there. But actually, they are getting close. So I probably should pay more attention to it. So try not to die that often and try to snipe the big ones. I think there are some big ones here as well. And yeah, if I start doing things, then the game suddenly becomes like more one-sided. If I just don't stand there and channeling, probably like you guys shouldn't really do that. And this round it makes a little bit more difficult because they have the death guide and the trick and so what's the problem is that they are going to if your NPC runs into the death aura, then they will get stunned and they will just die for nothing. And unless you wipe out the whole board, including their hero, it doesn't likely to turn very good for you. So what I could do is to remove the Irish battery. There isn't any real reason I'm using it, and if I do that, it'll be like very easy to like just break through the death, or otherwise I'll probably just instant die. Yeah, here. Okay, so I have like one flanker. So maybe it will be too slow to beat this. Maybe I will make the transition right now. I don't know. Or I will give maybe I'll just use this time to introduce the build. So yeah, the problem is that our guys will just get stunned instantly, and the guy we cannot really kill him. Let me try to lure him into our territory so that our defense guys can do something to it. Not likely. So because I'm doing 0 DPS, then yeah, just basically we are not doing much, and it will take several runs. So I show the respec, and I will explain like what has changed. So basically, we haven't really changed much in terms of the passive, because I still want to be able to switch back and play my SRS at some point. And the only change was that I removed some of remove the cluster that gives minion attack, because I'm doing CDPS, and I'm grabbing more reservation to run more auras, but honestly speaking, doesn't really matter that much. And for like I put the additional points here to add more blocks, so now I have more block. That's why I said it's well, I probably should respec. Yeah, I will respec. So here we are going to refund this, and we are going to allocate CI, which is chaos whatever. And here, I don't know, like yes, now I should be able to channel. I think I'll be more squishy right now. I'm not sure how, oh, my auras are not running. Okay, that's why I don't really go with this. I don't know, let's see how bad it's going to be. And I need to run one less aura so that I can do something. So vitality, probably it's not needed. I think we need grace. Grace and haste we need. Purity of elements, I think it's good for our opponents. So I will stop running vitality, and I'm not able to run this. I think I should probably I should switch back. Yeah, I should switch back. This doesn't work. We want more aura. We want more aura. So let's just try to run this. Try to run not this, this and determination, and the turn around this. I need to think about it. That guy thing. I think probably I should still make CI, try to make CI to work, but not with my current build. So I'm going to just quickly reroll things back. And see, yeah, all are pretty crap rewards. So, and still we don't have this. There's a downside, and we are going to remove this. Get the jade crafter is too expensive, so I will just grab the a normal quarter or something, and grab this, and grab one of this is another downside. Sunset Sage was not here, right? Yeah, it's still not here. And yeah, grab this. We should optimize our board, but I don't feel like it's necessary. So we are just going to blindly go with this is 5. Why would I go 5 link? So this is some around that potentially cause problem. But since the reward is so lackluster, so I don't really optimize my boards, because you want to sell all your like the equipment you don't use, and you want to have a better board, sell all these redundant units here. Put it I think I'll put it here, and which means I can sell 1 and 2. We can sell 2 of them and this, so we can get better units. But because this is going to be a bit hard, so like this titanic shell one. So what we are going to do is that we are going to like go this round, try to go this direction, try to lure these guys here, and then like try to remove this totem as soon as possible. Okay, so we do this, and then like just try to make this work. And now yeah, we are surrounded, but we have the grace. So yeah, and then we are lucky, so we didn't die, and the turtle was removed. So I think in terms of the rewards, after I personally didn't see multi D1's rewards before rank 1000. The others say things differently. Some people claim that they haven't seen a single D1 from like until rank like 700-800. I find it's very hard to believe, but I don't think they are lying. So probably just really bad RNG. And for some people, they say that they start getting multi D1 since around like rank 600 or something. Again, I think it's questionable, but yeah, why would people lie, right? So here it's still bad. So this is really bad round. So after getting this, we just get the first round assessments, and then it's pretty bad. But still, we hope we can get the Sunset Sage, which we don't. So we grab one of these, and now we can sell 2 units. We can sell 2 units, and the 2 grab what? Nothing really to grab. So I will ignore this. I would just like waste a lot of value, and then try to go with this round. If I lose, maybe it's a good thing that I can get some like better. Yeah, Spear Dancer is going to replace some of the tier 1 units. I assume like the initial tier is tier 1 and the best is tier 3. I don't know if it's the other way around. Haven't checked the POE.Taiwan. But yeah, let's just make this a little bit tankier. Maybe we should make this tankier, but I don't really think it matters, because the hard lady, Renako lady was defeated. So all these things, it should be like very easy. So we just we got stunned. So if we try to get rid of one of the totems, it will be really easy. I'm not intentionally trying to lose, but I don't really mind to lose. As I said, it's losing probably is going to like turn into my favor. Since I will get one more high value roll, because I'm pretty sure in the first few rounds you don't get good divination cards, and you don't get divine, of course. The bad thing you could get is the sextants, and it cannot exceed like 10 stack, a stack of 10. So I don't really mind to lose, but unfortunately I'm still winning. So since we are going to win, so we're going to win quick. Where is the last of them? Okay. So now like we just win all the rounds, get some this one. We are going to resell this one because the consuming component is not that good. And let's just see if we can get anything bad, anything good. How much is it? Like, yeah, 1 chaos, nice. And pretty bad, maybe it's 10 chaos. It's maybe, yeah, sorry, it's 3 chaos. Why is 3 chaos? I thought the resistance is even cheaper than the single resistance. Interesting. Yeah, so basically that's a run. And yeah, it's pretty bad. And this is also pretty bad. But I did get some really good stuff. I got a unique unique L amulet with +3 corrupting fever skill. So now for 7 kills, sorry, 71. Got some like some win the scarabs here and there. Get this enlighten. It's going to like be less than 2d1s, and yeah, I think this one's going to get really close to 1d1 soon. And this is going to cost a lot, but I will just step this thing back because it's not the super expensive one. So this is going to be this. So these are the expensive ones. This is super expensive one. So I'm going to put this thing here and maybe try to sell this for. I don't think it makes sense. Not just 1d1 here is fine. It's not going to be super super expensive anyway. So yeah, I just talked about the build. So I just swapped out this and found out I may still be mistaken. Swap back, and the death guide at this point is going to cause problem to your team if you have not a lot of flankers left. But what you can do, of course, is to just temporarily spend 2 regret and do the exchange. So yeah, actually, I don't know, like 1d1, one regret is enough because we can just refund this one for free, right? So other than that, the board the build is the tree has zero like relationship with the build itself. So what you should try to get is to get several things. One is that to get suppression and plus acrobatics, so that you can have you can start dodging, or like get the the 2d1 pretty expensive chess piece. That is also an option that gives you acrobats. Yeah, I'm not getting that, but that you should do. And you should also try to boost your evasion rate. So in fact, I tried to level another character, but I just found out it was stupid because the whole that rank is based on your current character, not your account. So I hope it's not the case, but yeah, that's the case. So unfortunately, I just stick with this build, and as I said, I sort of want to keep playing with go back to SRS whenever I want to. As the gears I just here swap a lot of some of the gems, but it's very easy to swap them back so that I don't have to adjust the res and everything. But at this point, what change did I made? The real change, of course, is about the gear. So we got a trigger weapon that gives us some attributes and all spell skill gems to a higher level of the auras. So that we can just do the shield charge and trigger like the hinder thing. I don't think it does much. And the disintegrate slash bone offering combos, and then we will have like we are not capped block, but it's close. And we are going to use this to get higher level of the auras. So we have a higher level of vitality, purity of the elements, grace. Grace and haste are the most important thing because you want evasion to survive some unlucky hits. You want haste to run faster. And for like Prism Guardian, so it's like 12 kills. With this, you can get you can reserve more skills. I don't know exactly how it scales in this mode. If it scales like make your characters weaker, then ours like anger, like these kind of things will be better, right? But if it's going to be scale the mobs, make them more powerful than adding the same amount of flat damage, that will do worse. I'm pretty sure there should be some better auras to run, but now I'm just running Determination and Deflate Banner. And as I can see, my minions are like noticeably tanky, which is good thing because you want them to soak your some damage. And that is another thing I forgot to mention, which is the whole point of your tree is to get evasion, to get the suppression converted to dodge, and to get the blocking. And either you get minion health to have like and use minion skills, or you like use totem. I'm not sure how good the bad totem is. I'm using minion. And as you can see, it just works. It's pretty easy. So there have no real reason to change. The only reason I changed my last build was the fact that I had lost one 41 round to the turtle, and that felt really bad. So the reason was that in the beginning of the game I just died too much, died too many times, and couldn't to help my minions to do help my monster to push forward. But now with my auras, I can stay there for like 5 seconds, and that will make a big difference for my minions for the whole pushing. So go back to the build. So the trigger one is a big difference. We don't need the and this is a very random thing that I just took a look at my unique tab and decide, well, they gave some like evasion ratings, it's fine, so I put it there. So yeah, this is for aura, and this is also for aura to basically like higher level and more aura effect from haste allows you to run faster, and that's definitely a good thing. I'm still running the Elbron's Warpath for the permanent skeleton warriors to tank some projectiles. For like, I don't really think it matters that much, but this allows me to die in the death order in half second instead of 0.1 second. I don't know like how. It make a little bit different. Sometimes I still show the charge into death order and I can still survive this. And for this is yeah, I just use this is the old glove because I don't use wall skill. Wall skills run pretty poorly in this mode because you don't have tons of mobs to kill, so it resets pretty slow. So I'm just putting this for basically no reason, just to so that I don't have to deal with the socket colors. And for the chest, I tried a couple of options, and I finally decided the Queen of Forest is so the best. It gives me more than 20% of the movement speed, and movement speed is always good. And in terms of skills, we have the res specters and with the res zombie and supported by mid shield and the minion life, so the typical setup. Of course, I won't run animated guardian. It's stupid to run that. If it dies, you'll just feel really bad. Don't do that again. So the summon skeletons allows me to soak some damages, and also it helps you to trigger some of the trigger skills. So that you can also run like Disintegrate. In fact, I run 2 Disintegrate. So this is to when you start a game, when you craft this, you'll get a bone offering. And basically they are the same thing. There's no real reason you to do this here, but it just makes it easier for me to resummon my zombies if they do die. And then the temporal chain to give a little bit slow. So that's pretty much it. and here I have a random random stone golem, which doesn't really, which is not really supported, but it's just rarely dies, which is very interesting. And the shield charge is the most important skill, and the frost blink is also important. So having all this, putting all this together is not the most optimized build at all. Again, it's really bad. I think instead of 6 kills, I probably should go with better. This will give us a good unit. This will give us, and this will be the consumed component, which is pretty bad. This is a okay build and two okay things. And but the reward is bad. Whenever I see the orbital chance, I just want to avoid. So maybe I should just run this. Oh, and I could potentially just knock out these two early game if I really want, but I think it's fine. So with this board, usually I put the horn in the front line, and the Kong I honestly don't know what to do with it. So in the range in the back line, I think it's very important to feel the flankers position as as much as possible. Otherwise you basically just don't win the game. So now I can still I can still use the movement skill. So if I stay, like just a little bit longer, my aura will help my minions and my mobs to do something. So even though I didn't dodge the skill, but still it's like it's very easy win. So this is the adjustment. So basically, there are some changes to the minions, but I think my last conclusion still counts. So the sunset sage is not going to like single-handedly carry you through the game, but it's a good unit. But still, you need to do something. And in my case, do something means that you need to like have some auras stay there for 5 seconds. That's good enough. And the other things like you can be reasonably tanky. So yeah, like having the if I could, I would run Depronation and Grace at the same time with a reasonably high health pool. I'm not running it because to do run it probably it will require me to reset my my passive skill. But yeah, like building defense is not bad. And I was saying that you could do something like if you have a tier 16 layer damage map, which is true. So I was able to kill the giant turtle with my pretty cheap 10-ish D1 poison SRS, even though it's low, and I could kill the death guy thing. Now I cannot do that anymore. So even with the NPC, I cannot kill them. But overall, the strategy is shifting. So like I don't just we don't really kill the mobs because being able to survive, to run more auras, to have a higher chance to survive is more important. Okay, so another shitty round. I don't even get the accents. Not even Chaos Orb in this round. It's pretty bad. But I will just keep pushing. I don't feel like rank 1000 to 1200 is having it's a little bit it's a too much difference. And I don't think it's going to matter that much anymore because I already run a really low life pool, so the armor doesn't matter now at all. So yeah, with this build, I don't know, like I think it should be able to push even further, and according to what I see, after rank 1000, I think loot is better than before. I would say like after around the 900, things are like just feels a little bit better for me. Get multiple D1s. I think before 90, rank 90, I only get like maybe several D1s, and now I have how many D1s I have? So now I have like 30 D1s from setting and everything. So like yeah, 4 D1 worth sextants. How many of this? This is the price is 200 something, so it should be like 61. And some wind scarabs. So that is something that that you can get, I think, at a higher rank. So now, like again, I don't do the bug trade, so it's harder for me to liquidize this. But I don't really need currencies right now anyway, so you know, like doesn't matter that much. And since I'm here, I'm just going to clean these things up and grab some more coins. And yeah, the coin price is probably stored at about 170 chaos. Sorry, 170 coins per D1. I bought them like I maybe bought 3 D1s worth of coin. Sometimes just feel like if it's a lower, the number is lower, I feel a little bit uneasy. But yeah, the last thing is about the control skill. So I tried tornado to kill hinder. I tried the bear trap. They just don't do much. I mean the one spares just for free, but again, I don't observe it do much. It's the same as the temporal chance. It's not, yeah, the mobs are not notably slow. So and as I said, the frozen wall it just suddenly disappear when the mobs comes close. So there isn't really anything that you can do. So that's why I think this strategy, you know, like it's very easy. Basically, whatever you build is just swap your gear and the skill, and you don't even have to start with high level skills. So just you know, like try to stay win a couple of rounds, and it will be fine. Probably I'll go grab this one. This gives the highest amount of this favors. And I personally I don't want to get more currency anymore. I kind of want to get this low level thing that when I need I can just burn them. And I really hope they don't disappear at the end of league. I don't think it will. I think they will be converted to standard, so that you know, like they just serve as a trophy or something. Yeah. So this is it, and I will see you next time. Let's just see if I'm going to be able to win this round. And yeah, as we always say, one last map. So yeah, let's just go with this. And replay this here because it's slower and we wanted to push forward. I think we can put one in the back. The theory, we hope that once I kill something or it's killed by some other things, it can just delay the respawn, but I don't think it matters. So to stay alive is very simple. You just, you know, like flank around and you know, like you can always channel for some sort of damage to the totem. At least you can do something. And I feel like the auras is very important. My minions don't die that often, and the fact that I'm minion most of the rounds minion net my I think they benefit from my auras. So yeah, and this game, this stage is pretty much already a win. Like even I cannot revive it at all, but our flankers are all on their face. So yeah, that's it. Let's see the reward of last round, and that will be it. So yeah, this is pretty bad. It's also bad, and yeah, really bad rewards. But But I got the 41 3 times. The first time I lost because of my old build and because of the giant turtle. The other two I just nailed it. One still with the giant turtle. The other one is a simple I think it's calm one. But yeah, like the other, it's just a 8D ones, and it feels really good. It may not be the best outcome when you consider how much time you put it in, but it's been fun. And there you basically have a hard number that you in your mind to push to, which is 2000, right? So yeah, it's been fun.